Hi everyone, welcome to the finale of our Diversity, Equity, Inclusiveness, and Belonging series. If you haven't seen the previous parts of this topic, please check it out through the link in the description. Let's see how our story ends.
And finally, Elena's graduation party is here. The party happens at the public park, and everyone is having a good time dancing to music. Tammy arrives at the party and Lauren comes to greet her with a hug. She takes her over to Elena and little Jordan. Tammy congratulates Elena and says hi to Jordan, who smiles at her brightly. They talk for a few more minutes before Elena and Lauren introduce Tammy to a few other guests around. They walk up towards the barbecue grill where a man is cooking burgers. "Tammy, this is my older brother Brian. He's in charge of our lunch today, so if you don't like the food, it's his fault," Elena jokes. Brian and Tammy look at each other. Brian smiles and reaches out his hand. "Hi, I'm Brian. I think we live in the same apartment building, right?" Tammy, finally recognizing Brian as the officer she avoided a week ago, feels a bit flustered and gives him a small hello. "Wait, you guys live in the same building? What a small world," Lauren says. "Brian, Tammy is my co-worker at the accounting firm, so maybe the next time you need to get your taxes done, you can go and bother your neighbor instead of me," Lauren jokes. "Ah, but then how else would I have the excuse to come over and hang out with my favorite people?" Brian laughs. Seeing Brian and the rest just laughing and joking around, Tammy starts to feel more comfortable and warms up to their conversation. A little while later, Ms. Robinson comes to the party. She is surprised by Jordan running to greet her. Tammy comes up to her with the intention of introducing her to the family. Brian approaches the group with a plate of food right when Elena and Lauren are explaining to Tammy that Ms. Robinson is actually the dean of the school their son goes to. Brian greets the dean, and mentions that they have met before, and that he was the officer noticing her broken tail lights a while ago. Ms. Robinson is reminded of the day, and she feels uncomfortable being there with Brian. She pulls Tammy away and walks to a corner to talk. Elena asks her brother what happened between them. Brian tells her about the affirmative action joke he made to Ms. Robinson.
"Oh no.
"You said that to her? Brian, that is very insensitive and offensive. You shouldn't be saying that even as a joke," Elena says. "I thought it was a little funny," Brian awkwardly says. Elena shakes her head at him. "No, it is not. Please go and apologize to the dean of my son's school." Brian approaches Ms. Robinson when she's on her own. "Hey, Ms. Robinson. I had a talk with Elena, and I realized that my comment was very inappropriate. I should not have said that, even as a joke. I wish I was more thoughtful, and I am very sorry." Ms. Robinson listens and feels his sincerity. She thanks Brian for acknowledging his mistake and they engage in small talks. Jordan runs to his uncle Brian and asks him to play catch with him and other guests. Brian excuses himself to follow his nephew. Ms. Robinson watches the pair playing together and realizes she might have been wrong about what she thought before about little Jordan and his family. Looks like Jordan does have an uncle to rely on. When Rachel and Hannah arrive, Brian guides them over to meet his sister Elena. Hannah notices people dancing together and excitedly runs over to join the group. Brian introduces Rachel as his new girlfriend to Elena. After some small talk, they walk over to the dancing crowd to find where Hannah is and see her dancing with Lauren, Jordan, Ms. Robinson, and Tammy. Brian introduces little Hannah to everyone around, and Elena introduces her wife Lauren and the rest to Rachel. Rachel gasps when she sees Tammy. Tammy notices Rachel's uncertainty and gives her a gentle smile. Rachel stays by Brian's side for most of the party, just watching Hannah enjoying the dance party with Jordan and Tammy. She is happy that at least her child is having fun. Lauren gathers everyone around and gives a toast to congratulate her wife Elena for getting her master's degree. Thank you to everyone for coming today. I'm super excited to see how my future will turn out. I'm grateful for my wife Lauren and our baby Jordan, who are my rocks. They've been supporting me all this time. I'm also very grateful that you all made the time to be here with us. It's amazing how we're all different people, with different cultures and backgrounds and life circumstances, but we're all here today to have fun leaving judgments behind. Life is too short for us to waste it on disagreeing with one another, so let's enjoy it in happiness and harmony. Everyone cheers and the party goes on.
What did you think about the situations that happened during the party? How do you feel after knowing the characters' actions and thoughts? Do you agree or disagree with what Elena said during her speech? What makes you disagree with what she said? The purpose of this series is to highlight the importance of having diversity, equity, inclusion, and a sense of belonging in this world. Quality of life is improved for everyone when people are treated equally and with respect. Reflecting on your own thoughts about people and on how you treat other people around you may not seem like a big deal, but it can affect your relationships in a good way and ultimately makes the world a better place for everyone. My name is Anne, Program Coordinator. Thank you so much again for watching this DEIB series. Stay healthy and don't forget to be awesome.